Join Eve M as she explores the city and county of Dublin, showing you the hidden gems. In this episode, Eve is joined by Sheelin in exploring the postcode of Dublin 9. Eve got taken on a tour of the stunning Botanic Gardens before getting her own hands dirty in Santry Community Gardens. First though, Eve and Sheelin had lunch in the Botanic Gardens Cafe.
This is Sheelin. She's going to be our guide around the neighborhood. Sheelin, before we start, how do you greet each other in back to Iran?
We say salam.
Just salam.
Just salam.
Salam then. We have beautiful surrounding, we have beautiful company. Now let's check the food in Botanic Tea Room. So Sheelin, this is a popular spot among the locals for food.
It is. I think for most people that come to visit the gardens, they probably, stop by the cafe to have tea or a light lunch, and you have a really beautiful view of the greenhouses and also the outside gardens. So
yeah, I think it doesn't matter what you eat.
It doesn't.
You get the kick out of it.
Outside.
Yeah. Before we started to eat, tell me what type of cuisine you have back home.
Oh gosh, so our cuisine is mainly rice-based, a lot of stews with lots of different things in them. So we have stews with lots of different herbs. Then we do stews with like chickpeas and aubergine and things like that. Not as spicy as people think. People think Iranian food is very spicy, but it's not. It's actually quite mild, but nice aroma to the food.
Sheelin, by living here for 12 years, or more than 10 years, did you get used to this traditional Irish food?
I think Irish food is really basic, most of it. There isn't much strong flavors, so it's nice to go back to basic dishes sometimes.
How about the spices? Where do you get all the spices?
Well, generally we don't use a lot of hot spices. Most of the spices we use is like turmeric and saffron and things like that. Actually, my mom would either bring them from Iran, or my grandparents would bring them over, or you can now find them in a lot of the sort of halal shops in town. So we sometimes even purchase it from there.
The Botanic Gardens Cafe is located right in the heart of the Botanic Gardens and is a bustling, vibrant cafe. A wide selection of cakes, salads, sandwiches and savoury bakes are available. Also located in the Botanic Gardens, you can find the Courtyard Cafe. Perfect to visit if you plan on spending the full day in the gardens, as it means you can have breakfast and lunch in 2 different settings.
Brandon.
Evie.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Welcome.
Hi, Sheelin.
Sheelin, great to have you here.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to the Botanic Gardens.
Thank you very much. It's very beautiful.
A very beautiful, very old garden.
Okay.
And created in 1795. So a lot of people have passed through the doors. I work here as the glasshouse foreman.
Okay.
We're standing in what is, I think, one of the finest glasshouses in Europe. It began as a piecemeal building in about 1843, and it took 24 years to complete. So when you come into this wing here, we're looking at a specialist rhododendron collection from Southeast Asia. The smallest rhododendron flowers that you will ever find. This little plant here. This is
smallest rhododendron flowers in the world?
Rhododendron anagalliflorum.
Brandon, our guest, Sheelin from Iran, do you have any collection of plants from Iran?
We wouldn't have a collection of plants, but I'm sure we'll find one individual. So let's take a walk to the palm house and see if we can find a date palm.
Okay. Wow.
Now, Evie, we're talking about an oasis. This is an oasis of tropical plants in the middle of Dublin.
That's incredible.
So there's plants from all over the world, and the main group of plants that we have in this building are palms.
Okay.
Look over there. There's something, hopefully, that is jogging a memory with you, and that is the date palm.
So it's a date palm.
It's a nice size.
Date palm. So,
Sheelin, do you feel like back home?
Oh, yes, I do.
So now that you've seen that palm, can I interest you in maybe having a look at my specialist group of plants, some
Absolutely.
orchids?
What are they?
Oh,
Orchids.
yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Definitely.
all right, let's back out to this house here. So Evie, this is the orchid house.
Orchid house. Where do you get your orchids from?
Some of them we would collect with permission I work in Central America,
Okay.
in the country of Belize. So a lot of our collection would be from there. A lot of it would be from our old historic collection, and then from specialist nurseries.
Brandon, thank you so much for showing us around the special place. We'll let you go.
All right.
Thanks
We're
for
gonna
that.
walk
Work.
around.
Okay. Take care. Enjoy yourselves.
Located practically in Dublin city centre, the Botanic Gardens are a centre of tranquility and are home to the National Herbarium. Whether a budding herbologist or just a fan of a pretty flower, the Botanic Gardens are the place to go. Immerse yourself in the stunning and rare nature on offer here and forget about the hustle and bustle of the city. Best of all, entry is free.
So, do you feel inspired by the garden?
I love the gardens, it's so beautiful.
I have a small surprise for you.
Okay.
I'm going to take you to the Santry Community Gardens to do a bit of gardening.
Gardening?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Did you bring your
thank
relatives with
Thank
you?
you. I didn't.
It's fine. I hope they have some spare there.
So we are here in Santry Community Garden, where this special project has been run for 4.5 years, correct, Niall?
That's right.
So tell us, how did you start this?
First of all,
specialty?
welcome. Good to see you.
Thank you very much for
Thank
having
you.
us.
We came in here 4 years ago and there was very little. And since then, the members, all volunteers, have worked together for the common purpose of getting this garden up and running.
It's really great to see the garden transform in the last few years. I remember when I was younger, we'd always come for a walk and we would look inside the walls and it'd just be an empty land. So I was really excited and sort of overwhelmed to hear that it's been transformed into a community garden, and I think it's a really great addition for the community here. Yes.
Sounds amazing.
Very good.
Yeah, so you have 2 willing pairs of hands from Iran and Russia who are at your disposal. So
Thanks.
give us some work.
That's excellent. You need
Yeah.
to know more, follow me.
Great, let's go.
Something hard. Challenging.
Here we are, ladies. The potatoes, I'm sure you're all familiar with potatoes.
Yeah, we had
Yes.
potatoes earlier on.
Right, you've just come at the right time for harvesting.
Okay.
There's a variety called a pink fir apple, very old Irish variety. Beautiful potato, nutty flavour. You won't get in the supermarket, and that's why we enjoy growing it as well.
Okay.
So there's an empty wheelbarrow over there. If you'd like to try filling it, I'll put on the kettle.
Please
Very
do.
important job.
Sounds good.
There you go.
Perfect.
Thank
Thanks
you.
a million.
Thanks.
See you later.
Vince.
Doesn't come off easily, it's not ready. It should pop off like this. And then you go along.
Pick the ripe ones. Niall, thank you so much for having us today.
You're more than welcome. It was a delight. Thank you,
I hope we did an okay job for you as well.
of course.
And Shailen, special thank you for showing us Dublin 9 area.
Well, thank you for joining me, and I really enjoyed the day together.
We went for lunch to Botanic Tea Room, then we went for a stroll in glass houses there, and now we came to Santry Community Garden. Guys, there are so much more things to do in the area. This is your city, get busy living in it. Shailen, let's divide the vegetables.
I was doing all the work while you were drinking tea.
No, they're all mine.
No, I did all the work.
What are you
You're
saying?
not getting any of
Give
it.
me the basket.
No, you're not. I'm not giving you any.
Opened in 2010, the gardens are a community-run project that provide local residents and visitors alike an escape from the city. Anything picked during the day is left out for anyone working to take, although visitors are asked to pay a small donation to help maintain the land. This is the perfect place to get in and get your hands dirty and meet a few locals.